Alright, so you get to pick a city that you have to live in for the rest of your life, right? But you get $500K a year to live in this city. Which city do you pick? This was a question, I think that was asked, it was either on Ask Reddit or, I don't know, it was a subreddit. So me personally, right, I only know Michigan. I'm gonna just tell y'all that right off bat. I only know Michigan. I haven't been to that many cities, that many states outside of Michigan for real. However, I do have bare basic offstandish knowledge about certain areas. Now, I know what you're thinking. Depending on your demographic, let's go through it, okay? Some people may say New York. New York City is where they would move to for $500K. I'm gonna tell you right now, New York City has never been on the top of my list. No offense to any New Yorkers. It's not for me. It's not for me. One, y'all gotta use the subway, congested traffic, taxis. You know, I hear about people being kind of rude, and don't get me wrong, I'm an introvert. I like to keep to myself, but at the same time, with the way people share how people in New York are, TikToks I've seen, why did I just click my teeth together like that? I swear, ever since I got my wisdom teeth pulled out, it's like my teeth don't know how to act right. I feel like I'm always grinding my teeth or something. It's like my back teeth were literally helping my mouth not do weird shit. But anyways, if y'all want to watch those videos, y'all can. But yeah, when it comes to New York, it's hella expensive. Now, don't get me wrong. I know having $500K, I would be able to afford it. However, I'd rather not even. The fact that I've seen so many TikToks with big ass rats just running past, absolutely not. Absolutely not. When I tell y'all, I'm rodent phobic, you know? We don't mix. We don't mix. If y'all know, I had a bat in my house last year. I ain't messing with no rodents. No ground rodents. No flying rodents. No. The food, I go to New York for the food, but I would not want to live there permanently. Also, I'm pretty sure y'all winters are probably way worse than ours since y'all further up north and y'all off of the water. I'm good on that. I'm absolutely good on that. Now, California. Lots of people would say they would go to California. I'm not a fan of heat. I'm going to tell you that right now. Me and heat do not mix. When I think of heat, and this is the thing that I feel like people don't understand, okay? Michigan, we fluctuate weather so freaking much. Like this past week, 45, 71, 50, 73, like, and it's March. But California is practically hot all the time. What's the lowest it get there? 50, 60 degrees? And then the highest is like, I don't even know how hot it is, but it's YouTubers I watch that live there, and they'll be talking about how hot it is. It's the stifling hot, where your nose, you can't breathe. I don't want it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I just could not imagine being in the heat like that. Because when it comes to cold weather, I can do something about that. I can layer up. I can turn on the heat. I can bundle up next to, my man, a relative or something, my dog. I can put on a hat. I can put on gloves. I can put on a heating blanket. But when it's hot, potentially I got air if it's not hot to the point where the energy overheated, or I can fan myself with something, or put my feet in some cold water. But breathing, I think it's just the main issue for me is just the breathing of the hot heat, because I don't like the way that feels. Even in Michigan, when we have super hot days, I remember one day last year we were out and it was like 101 degrees or something like that. Which, I don't know. Normally I don't be out when the heat be hitting like that. I'll be inside with the air conditioner, eating some Nestle drumsticks or banana popsicle or something like that. But we were out doing something with our friends one day. When I tell you, I was smoldering. I don't even know if that's the right word. I was really going through it because I'm like, why can I not breathe for real? It just feels like heat inside my nostrils, and I don't like that. I don't like that feeling, because for me it makes it hard to breathe for some reason. It's like I'm breathing not heavy, but it just doesn't feel natural. And I could not imagine going through that potentially every single day or multiple days. And people talk about Nevada, Arizona. I know my fiance, he went to Arizona. When he went, he said it was fine, but going there, like when it's still warm in the summertime, absolutely not. Dry heat, cannot stand. And I'm like, no, I could never. I would have to, if I ever visit somewhere that's really hot, I have to go in the wintertime, because there's no way I can maintain staying in that environment when it's the summer months. Could not do it. Also, with California, y'all got the fires and stuff going on. It's a lot that be happening in California. I'm not gonna lie, I am heavily scared of water being off the shore. I know a lot of people be like, oh, it's pretty. I don't know what it is about looking off into the distance and just seeing where the water and the sky meet, but something about it terrifies me, and it's like my brain just gets upset about it. I don't know how to explain it. And I know y'all probably like, what? I just can't understand it. Or not understand it, but I can't understand why I get like kind of a sense of terror or fear about it. And I think it's just because my eyes can't see where land is, because it's so vast. You know, it's the freaking ocean. I think my mind is just like, what's out there? Who knows what's out there? You don't know what's out there. It could be anything out there. Like, that's literally what my mind is going through. That's probably my top reason why I wouldn't want to stay anywhere in California. Also, San Diego, isn't that where that bridge is? I would be terrified to drive across a bridge like that. Specifically in traffic, because I think New York has a bridge too. I'm not messing with no bridges, bro. I am not messing with no bridges. Absolutely not. Now, let's talk about Atlanta for a second. A lot of people from Detroit, Michigan, will, travel to Atlanta. I have known so many people and went to school with so many people who lived in Detroit originally and would end up going to Atlanta. Atlanta has nothing for me. And I actually watched a YouTuber named Miss Jamima. She ended up moving there. And from what I could tell, she seems to like it, but Atlanta is expensive too. Even if I got the 500K, still. Atlanta is expensive. It still be hot down there. I be hearing about stuff happening there too. And don't get me wrong, stuff happens everywhere, but I'm like, Then I'm not really a sociable person, which is probably why I wouldn't stay there, personally. Like, the places I've mentioned are popular places, and I'm just mentioning them because I know a lot of people will go there, but I couldn't see myself going there. But I know so many people who have, and they really liked it. But maybe if I was more interested in meeting famous people, or more interested in meeting certain YouTubers or stuff like that, I would probably be a bit more interested in going there. But I like being closed in my little box and observing YouTubers I watch from afar. Then, I don't really hear that many people saying they would move to Miami, Florida anymore. Stuff just be happening down there. No offense to anybody who from Florida, but I see so much stuff on Twitter about y'all local news of people committing like different types of crimes down there, and I'm not gonna lie, it made me scared to go down there, because some of the stuff y'all be going through down there is wild, absolutely insane. Then you got, what is it hurricanes or tsunamis in Florida? I don't know. I ain't messing with no whirlpool of water, that's all I'm saying. Listen, I'm telling y'all, water be scaring me. I could take a shower or a bath, that's controllable, but the what's it called? Nature? Dealing with nature, the global warming too? And it's crazy because I used to always want to go to Florida to go to Universal Studios, because I wanted to go to not Hogwarts, Harry Potter World or whatever, because I wanted to go and see Diagon Alley and all the stuff that was over there. And at one point when I was a kid, I wanted to go to Disney World or Disneyland, whichever. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got off that. But yeah, I wanted to go to Universal Studios, but now I'm like, do you really? Probably not. I would visit though. But yeah, if I had to choose a city to stay for 500K and I could not relocate anywhere else, I would literally stay in a city somewhere in Michigan. I'm not gonna lie, Detroit is cool. Certain parts of Detroit is cool. Although it's a lot of gentrification going on here. I don't currently stay in Detroit, but like I stay in a suburb. I wouldn't mind staying in Detroit. As long as I got a garage, I would be okay because, you know, when it snows, cleaning your car off is a bitch. I remember I was watching this TikTok recently where people were saying that they wanted to come move to Michigan and stuff. And people were basically saying, don't come here, it's nothing to do. It's like, it's stuff to do here, but I feel like a lot of us are very chill people. We just chill. There are a variety of things to do in Michigan. It's just, it gives hidden gems. Like, there are a lot of things you can do here. However, I will say, because people tend to gatekeep certain areas to themselves, I do feel like a lot of places end up shutting down that way. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like that's the same for a lot of cities or states in Michigan. When people gatekeep certain restaurants or gatekeep certain places that they frequent, a lot of times those places end up closing down because they don't get enough customers, which sucks, but that's the mentality for a lot of people or places where it's like, I remember somebody made this post on Twitter where they had showed a picture of this good looking food. I can't remember what it was, but it was like some sort of chicken potatoes or something like that, and people kept asking them, where'd you get it from, where'd you get it from? And I can't remember exactly what they said, but in so many words it was kind of like they didn't really want to share where they got the food from, and they were gatekeeping the food. But it was like, why would you share a picture of the food that you bought if you wasn't gonna share where you got it from? And people were really mad that actually knew the person, because they were looking at them like, we live in the same state, bro, or same city, bro. You could just tell me. And they were being very secretive about it. Why even post a picture or something if you don't want people to have it? I think that's also the thing when it comes to influencers and stuff. Because I remember at one point in time, it was this whole little TikTok debate about these two girls, because one of the girls had on this gray dress or something. I think it was it Twitter or TikTok? It was one of them or both. And the other girl had a gray dress too, and the other girl was basically like, I hate when people steal my style, or I hate when people wear the same stuff as me or copy me. But at the same time, the girl had in her post that she was an influencer, and it was just like, if you an influencer, why is this a problem? You know, I would never understand that. Or people who gatekeep as influencers. If you want to be one, if you want to be an influencer and your job is to influence, why do you gatekeep stuff? Or why show something you won't share where you got it from? You know what I mean? To me, that does not add up. And I know it just really be giving elitist, or like I forget what the word is, but like it just be giving me exclusive. That's what it is. It gives you trying to be exclusive. You only want to be the only one that has it, or you don't want too many other people to have it. For me, in my personal opinion, if somebody asks me where I got something, I'm gonna put them on. For one, that's an affiliate sale. But also, oh, it's cool that you like that. Okay, yeah, go ahead, get you one. Twin, where have you been? We can match and be twins, and that's cool with me. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. I'd go off on rant, and I am very sleepy, bro. It's like almost 2 o'clock right now. But anyway, yeah, if y'all had 500K to choose a city where you would live, and you get 500K a year, where would you live? Let me know in the comments down below. It has to be a city in the US. A city in the US, where would you live? Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I'll be seeing y'all soon.